Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. I posted a word of encouragement in another group that I'm in that I thought might be helpful for you guys, especially if you are starting out. I saw a few posts from some different planner friends of mine about being overwhelmed with the process of decorating, over decorating, and just even getting discouraged by comparing their spreads to other people. So I just wanted to offer you guys a few tips of encouragement. I looked up and realized the other day that this is my fourth year as a decorative planner. So hopefully these things that I've learned over the years will help you. So the first thing I want to share, a lot of us have this thing called sticker shock. I think I have over my shoulder like 60 books or so and another like 20 under my desk. I know some people who have upwards of 160 books or closer to 200. And sometimes it is overwhelming to know where to start when you have so much stuff. So the first thing I would say is don't feel obligated to buy everything that you see, every new release that happens. Um, just really think about whether or not you're going to use all of those stickers. But if you're overwhelmed by your collection and you're struggling with where to start your spreads, try a one book spread. Lately, I have been looking at my old sticker books and challenging myself for certain spreads to pick a book and use that one book almost exclusively in that spread. And so, if you're ever at a place where you can't figure out a theme for your spread that week or month or whenever, that's an instant thing if you use one book. The number two thing I want to share with you is when we get new stickers, we just tend to kind of forget about the old ones. Or we realize which ones we actually love and which ones we just bought because of, FOMO or whatever. The ones that we bought on impulse. I actually have my stickers over here. I actually have my stickers grouped. There's like three baskets on this tower, and the top tower basket is the one that has like all the stickers I reach for every single time I plan, and the second tier is the ones I don't love so much. So this last November, I was challenged to do a seeing green spread, and I realized I hardly have any green stickers until I went back to one of the very first books I bought that I really just fell out of love with and realized this book had whole sheets of green dots and green stickers and green arrows. So challenge yourself to use some of your older stickers because you might actually find a new love for them. The next tip I would give you is that if you are a functional planner, I'm a combination functional slash decorative planner. For me, the decoration is great, but the functional has to be the first priority. So if you're like that, try using Postit Notes. I have some tiny ones. Hang on. These guys, something like this. Tiny Postit Notes that fit within your boxes or your lines on your planner. Write on those Postit Notes things that you need to do, like cook or go to the grocery store or church or whatever you need to put on there. Take those notes and stick them in the places that they should be on your spread and decorate around them. I hear a lot of people concerned about over decorating, and I've noticed kind of a trend with a lot of YouTubers. They go in and they just start kind of putting stickers and washi everywhere, which is great for the decorative side of things. You know what your planner wants to look like. But if you're not careful, you will decorate away all of your functional white space. So try blocking off the things that you absolutely must remember in your to-dos with some sort of system, Post-it notes, washi, whatever you want to use, so that you don't decorate yourself out of your functional space. Another tip in that vein, what I do personally, I used to sit down and plan my whole week in one setting. I don't do that anymore because it's not practical for my life. So I will do like Monday through Wednesday or Monday through Thursday at the beginning of the week. And I will come back in the middle of the week, say Wednesday, and do the rest of my week when I have a better idea of what my life will actually look like. My schedule is fluid. My to-dos are fluid, just based on some things, in my current lifestyle. So instead of sitting down for like an hour, and trying to knock out everything at once or however long, I'll do part of it at the beginning of the week and part of it at the end. This is helpful, again, to keep you from over decorating. And it's also helpful if you don't have lots of expanses of time. If you don't have an hour, hour and a half to sit down and plan, it's okay to do 30 minutes at a time or 15 minutes a day and let your spread grow. Okay? The fifth thing I want to tell you guys is to find your own aesthetic and wear it with pride. So there are a few trends happening in the planner world that I think are absolutely beautiful, but they don't feel right for me and my aesthetic and how I love my spreads to look and feel. And that's okay. So it's all right to not try every single look that you see in a planner. Admire it. Take tips from other people. All of that is totally okay. But as you find your groove and what you like, it's okay to stick to that and be happy with it. And last but not least, I'll share that decorative planning is very much an evolution. Your journey in this planning journey is going to be yours and yours alone. So start where you are. The other day, I pulled out my very first Happy Planner from 2018. Yeah, 2018. And I looked at my first spread, and then I looked at some of the ones I've done in just the past month, even versus the beginning of last year. And I was really amazed and proud of how my style and my skills have, developed over the past couple of years. So understand that a year from now, your spreads aren't going to look like what you started with. 2 years from now, they're not going to look like what you started with. My spreads look different sometimes from last month versus this month versus, what I have learned and the things that I have experimented with. So I always say, do what you love what you do, and stick with it. Be proud of what you've done. Enjoy what you've done, and don't let comparison be the thief of your planner peace or joy. So I hope this was helpful and encouraging to you all, especially again those of you that are newer to the planner game, just starting, sticking your toe in. I wish you much planner peace. And is it cliche to say happy planning? Happy planning. I'll say it anyway.